Okay. Assalamualaikum and good day to everyone. Today we are from Group 8 and our discussion for today is the preparation to become a parent. Okay. Next is this is our group members. First, myself, Afrina Binti Azam. Network number is 206991. I am presenter 1. Next, we have Sabrina Binti Abdul Rahman. Network number 206082. She is the presenter 2. And lastly, Zahirah Binti Zainal Abidin. Entry number 205423 as a presenter 3. Okay. So, for our topic today, we will talk about parenting and also the preparation to become a parent. Okay. So, the role of parent has a broad definition. According to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, a parent is a person who brings up and care for another. Parent also will go through the process of parenting. What is parenting? So parenting is the process of taking care of children until they are old enough to take care of themselves. According to Merriam-Webster dictionary, parenting can be defined as the process of raising children and providing them with protection and care in order to ensure their healthy development into adulthood. So in this process, parenting is the process that require commitment and selfless nature. Selfless nature or self mean you are thinking of other people before yourself. So in this context, it refers to the child. It means the parent prioritize the child before themselves. And parents are the most important influence and resource in a child's life. So, what is the preparation to become a parent? First thing first, to become a parent, you need to have a financial support. Financial support is the financial resources that are provided by the parents. This means, as a parent, they need to have a stable financial and saving for the child. One of the ways to have financial support is having a stable financial system. Have a stable financial system situation by, by allocating a certain amount of income to support their children's needs. Okay, we need to allocate certain amount because it is important to allocate a certain amount of income if you are the new parents because parents need to spend a lot of money to buy a baby needs such as formula, clothes and healthcare. Okay, for example, the cost of baby formula. All of these expenses will cost you around 1,000 ringgit for a month. So you need to have a lot of money to buy the baby formula only. And also, stable financial are important for the pregnant mother. This is because the mother need to do a medical checkup regularly and it will cost around 1,000 ringgit for every month, especially if the mother and the baby do the medical checkup at the private hospital. In addition, parent also need parent also need to create a saving. So it means parent need to prepare a saving that is only for their children needs or children use. Okay. Why parent need to create a saving for the children? The purpose of creating saving for the is education and also emergency fund. So for the education funds, parent can create education saving account. Okay, for example, in our country Malaysia, parent can create scheme or I mean parent can create national education savings scheme or in short term it means SSPN. It was introduced by the government and designed by the National Higher Education Fund, which is PTPTN. As we know, PTPTN is a saving for the child to use in higher education. So when parents create the SSPN account for the children, uh, at least the children will have a better financial if they are continue study in the local university, so that parent so that it will uh, so that the parent don't need to worry about the saving for the education fund. And secondly, the saving also important for the emergency fund. Okay, just in case if anything happen to a child, such as serious illness, parent can use this saving to treat the children in the hospital, so that the child will have a better healthcare in the future, and also will guarantee their life. And that's why, as a parent, as a preparation to be a parent, financial financial support is really important. Okay, so for the next point, I will pass to the second presenter. Thank you.
Thank you, Afrina. So, before becoming a parent, it is crucial for you to gain more knowledge on what you want to achieve, because this will help you in many ways, including what to expect when the time comes. There are plenty of resources that you could find online, but you have to make sure that what you search for are from reliable sources. There are a lot of forums, blogs, and articles that you could find online about mummies and daddies. Furthermore, by doing this research, you could gain more understanding and help you to make better preparations ahead of time. Other than that, future moms and dads could also join parenting community, which you could get a parent-to-parent support. By joining this community, you could share or ask about your child's behavior problems, your child's health, and many more. And also, by gaining more knowledge, other than knowing what to expect in the future, you also know what to worry, what to not worry, what to pay more attention to, or what is normal for a child to do. Because sometimes child can be unexpected than we might think. Besides, by understanding what you are expecting, you will soon be able to understand the root causes of your child's off-track behavior or their health problems. Moreover, by understanding these problems, you will also be able to find ways on how to manage or how to handle the problems a little bit better in your own way. Because as we know, not all parents are perfect. Everyone learn from their past mistakes and learn by their experiences. Therefore, if it's okay if your parenting skills are a bit different from the others. At least now you have a little bit more knowledge and understanding on how to become a parent. Next slide. So, in my opinion, I think it is important for parents to understand that the reality of early parenthood isn't as rosy as one might think. An associate professor of psychology at the University of Southern California, Darby Saxby, recommend lowering both your standards and expectations, because often the reality is that a lot of expectant parents feel ambivalent or overwhelmed before the times come, when before the babies arrive. Another quote from Diana Marilyn, an assistant professor of psychology at East Tennessee State University, who also specializes in prenatal mental health, claimed that a baby changes everything and your life will not be the same after the baby arrives. Because after the baby arrives, you won't be able to do all the things that you think you could or you should anymore. For example, you may lose your ability to sleep or to get a restful sleep at night, as you have to get up at night as your baby cries and to take care of your baby. Soon you'll also be getting less me time or no time at all, because your main focus and main concentration are going to be on your family and more on your baby. Besides that, it is also important to know that raising a child or raising a family, bearing a child, is not cheap. You have to manage your financial support, just like what Afrina have said before. Not only for 2-3 years, but you have to plan for the next 5 to 10 years ahead of time. And lastly, yes, you may find your baby is cute and you be wanting more kids in the future, but you might want to munch their chicks all the time, but not too long until you find your child always throw tantrums, having meltdowns, having health problems all the time. Hence, why you need to lower your expectations and always be kind to yourself. And another thing that parents have to prepare is always try to connect with your partner or your spouse. You have to always find time to communicate and try to talk with each other, because this is to build a stronger parenting strategies and communication skills among each other, because the first year of parenting is often a bumpy road. New parents always will have tough times handling new situations. A new baby or the new firstborn will always stress even the healthiest relationships. Hence, why it is very important to build strong communication strategies among each other before the baby arrives. That is all from me. I will now pass the presentation to Ain Zahirah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sabrina. Next slide. Okay, last point is medication and safety. To become a parent, you should know about basic knowledge of medication. First step to take if your children are sick is you need to know the basic medication that need to be taken so that it does not get worse. For your information, there are a lot of basic medication you need to know about, but other than that, I have stated below, such as paracetamol. Paracetamol is for fever or as a mild painkiller such as pain 2 and so on. Second is loratadine. It is to reduce the symptom of allergic, itching, watery eyes or sinus. The third is chlorpheniramine. It is to reduce the symptom of allergic or itching. And lastly is dilophonac sodium. It is to reduce inflammation or pain that does not subside using the paracetamol. Second is things is you should know is about preparation for safety. Other than medication, dangerous house furniture need to be safety managed too. Here are ways to avoid dangerous house furniture, especially when parents have kids. First, you need to avoid using dangerous furniture, such as furniture has pieces of wood that will cause your children to get injured. Second is sharp furniture. You need to avoid buying sharp furniture, especially for those with kids, such as a table with sharp corner. Third is glass furniture. Uh, Indeed, glass furniture is a trend right now, but the risk for children to be injured is high. If the glass furniture breaks and hits our children, it can cause serious injury. For parents, safety is 24/7 lifelong responsibility. The best parents, the one who always eyes light up whatever their children doing. Next slide. In conclusion, to sum up our point, to become a parent, you need to prepare financial support, knowledge, prepare emotionally and mentally, and the last one is medication and safety. When our family has a good and safe environment, it will make our family feel happy. Like Oscar Wilde said, the best way to make children good is to make them happy. A great parent is not one who gives the money, who gives the most toy, who gives the best place to live, and so on. A great parent is the one who gives attention. To be a great parent, all you need to do is be present with your child, not just give present. So to be a great parent, you must start from now. Thank you for lending me your time.